हिंदुस्तानी सैनिकों, सिक्किम चीन का है, इसलिए तुम लोग नाथुला छोड़ दो, वरना 1962 वाला हाल करेंगे।
In 1967, India and China had a decisive clash that would lay the foundation of their relationship for the next 4 decades.
हमारे सीमा पर जबरदस्त हमले चीनी फौजों ने किए।
After the 1962 war, the Chinese believed they were in a position of power. They believed they could occupy Indian territory and would not be contested. However, they were sorely mistaken. In 1967, the Chinese army attempted to take occupation of Nathula in eastern Sikkim. However, former PM Jawaharlal Nehru took immediate action and ordered the Indian army to set up iron pickets along the border from Nathula to Sebula and put an end to Chinese attempts at incursion. The Chinese strongly objected to the fence, and this led to a scuffle and eventually a major clash between the two sides. The Chinese army opened fire, but the brave Indian soldiers stood their ground at Nathula for 5 days and fought back with mortars, machine guns and artillery, eventually beating the Chinese forces back to their side of the border. A few weeks later, another clash between the Indian and Chinese side took place at Chola on the Sikkim-Tibet border, a few kilometers north of Nathula. The Chinese troops attempted to infiltrate, but were met with the might of the Indian armed forces. The clash ended the very same day. Between the two clashes, India lost 88 brave men and China lost 340. The War of 1967 was an extremely important moment in Indo-China history. It marked a shift in Chinese relations towards India and presented our nation as one of great strength and fortitude. Since 1967, China has not taken a single Indian life until June 15, 2020. What is happening at our border today is a result of the weak and immature leadership shown by the BJP government. India has never been afraid to defend itself. Win or lose, we have always stood up for our brave jawans and fought against the intruders. Today, as the PM echoes the statements of China,
न ही कोई गुस्सा हुआ है,
India is forced to question whether this government is even capable of protecting our borders and securing our territorial integrity.